go. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Buenos días. Un día más de esperanza. One more day of hope. We are enjoying the Bible together. Estamos disfrutando la Biblia juntos. Hoy es viernes. Un día, el último día de la semana, the last day of the week.
Oh, it's a Friday.
It's Friday. A lot of people, they say, TJ, right?
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
God it's Friday. Gracias a Dios por el viernes. Todos los que trabajan y esperan el cheque, all those who work and wait for their check. Especially this weekend because it's the 5th of May, el 5 de mayo. 5 de mayo, it's a lot of people out there this weekend, right? The whole weekend, they're gonna party the whole weekend. Van a tener fiesta todo el fin de semana.
Is Mother's Day for Mexico tomorrow?
No, Mother's Day is on the 10th always.
Oh, okay. Always on the
Here,
The
to
Mary-
know
yeah.
when Mother's Day is gonna be, is the Sunday nearest the 10th.
Okay. I see.
Estamos hablando acerca del Día de las Madres en México, es el 10 de mayo siempre. Y aquí en Estados Unidos va a ser el domingo, porque el domingo más cerca del 10 es cuando aquí se celebra el Día de las Madres. So we never know which Sunday it's going to be. There's no date set.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to celebrate it on Sunday for them because of work, maybe.
Yeah.
Aquí no se sabe cuándo va a ser de las madres, sino que el domingo que cae antes de, o más cerca del 10 es cuando se celebra aquí el 10, el Día de las Madres. Anyway, we all should call our moms. Here in America, we have a big problem. We got to celebrate it twice, us Hispanics.
Wow.
Tenemos que celebrar 2 veces nosotros los hispanos.
Twice the blessings.
Ajá, aquí porque es Estados Unidos, aquí vivimos, celebramos el domingo. We celebrate on Sunday, and then because the 10th of May is the day, the actual, for us is the official day for Mother's Day. El día oficial para nosotros hispanos es el 10 de mayo. Entonces celebramos 10 de mayo 2 veces. Twice celebrate the Mother's Day. Como les recuerdo, hay que celebrar, hay que honrar a nuestra madre. We should honor our mother. Those who have not such a good relationship with your mother, esos que no tienen una buena relación con su mamá, please honor your mother. Honren a su madre. Mira, look, God promise, Dios nos promete que si honramos a nuestros padres, Él nos bendice. Dios nos promete que si honramos a nuestros padres, Él nos bendice. If we honor, God promises, if we honor our parents, He promised that He will bless us. He will bless us. But my mother, you don't know how my mother is. I think I have an idea. Pero tú no sabes cómo es mi madre. Yo creo que tengo una idea. Honrar a tu padre es honrar el lugar de madre. Honor your mother is to honor the place of mother. What would you call that? To honor being a mother. Just
Honoring motherhood.
Yeah, honoring your mother. It's like even though she doesn't deserve it, aunque ella no lo,
Or like honor, you know how you honor, how they would honor the king?
yeah,
But even if the king wasn't a king you may have agreed with because how he rules the kingdom, but you still honored the king for the sake of the kingdom.
security and
Yeah.
fear. Honra a tu madre aunque no lo merezca. Mira, especialmente cuando no lo merece. Especially when she doesn't deserve it. Because it's when God will bless you. Es cuando Dios te bendice. We were talking about Esther. I think our topic just changed.
Yeah. We talked about this yesterday.
Yeah. Ayer hablamos acerca de Esther. El libro de Esther está chiquito, es a very small book. Pero hablamos acerca de la nuera de Esther. ¿Ah? No, Esther was the daughter-in-law. Esther era la nuera. Noemí era la suegra de Esther. Right?
Oh, we're talking Ruth.
Naomi, Ruth. I'm sorry, Ruth.
Sorry, Ruth.
El libro de Ruth. Ruth es la nuera y Noemí es la suegra. Okay? Ahí vimos cómo ese libro se destaca por que Ruth honra a su suegra. Yo creo que es el mejor lugar que podemos ver cómo honrar a tu madre. Mira que hay madres que te han tratado muy mal. There is mothers that have treated you real bad. In fact, there is mothers that are not all there. Hay madres que no están bien aquí por su pasado, por cómo lo trataron. Tal vez su mamá misma la trató así, por eso está como está. Maybe her own mother treated her real bad. That's why she's the way she is. Don't be like your mother. No seas como tu madre. Porque vas a llegar a ser igual que tu madre si no honras a tu madre. If you don't honor your parents, you're going to be the same way as your mother. It's bitterness. La amargura es la que te lleva ahí, a la loquera.
It becomes its own, almost in a sense, it becomes its own generational curse.
Es una maldición generacional.
If you don't break it through your humility.
Si no rompes la maldición a través de la humildad, vas a seguir con esa maldición. I know this one girl that I know very well. When she was small, she was told by her father, don't be careful, you may become like your mother. Una muchacha que yo conozco muy bien, su padre le dijo, no llegues a ser como tu madre. She got offended. Ella se ofendió. Pensó que le iban a decir que ella se parece a su madre. She thought that she was told that she is like her mother, and she didn't want to be like her mother. She despised her mother. Ella no quería nada que ver con su madre. Ella estaba enojada con su madre porque su madre estaba mal. Era muy posesiva, tenía sangre india y ella miraba todo lo suyo. She had Indian blood in her. She was very possessive and bitter. Estaba amargada. Todos tenían la culpa menos ella. Everybody would have the blame but her. Everybody was to blame for her problems. Todos tenían la culpa de sus problemas. Y esta niña con la amargura, con el coraje de su madre. This little girl, for the anger towards her mother, she's becoming just like her. Ella se está pareciendo más y más como ella. Es la amargura, es la maldición, es the bitterness, es the curse that you get on yourself. Break that curse.
Yeah.
Rompe esa maldición. Honrando a tus padres. Honoring your parents. Do it by faith. Hazlo por fe. Mira. Dios te promete que Él te va a bendecir si tú honras a tus padres. God promised you for Him to bless you if you just do honor your parents. It's not that she deserves it or not. It's a blessing that you're trying to gain. No es si ella merece o no, sino es una bendición que tratas de agarrar.
A long and fulfilling life. Isn't that what he says? He promises?
Sí. Again?
A long and fulfilling life. My apologies. Sorry. That's what the Lord promises, right? You honor your mother and father.
Él te promete bendecirte con una vida larga y bendecida. Que tu madre fue la que te dio vida. Your mother is the one that gives you life. Okay?
It's also less stressful if anyone out there has any problems in their relationship with their mom or parents in general. When you let go of strong emotions that are against, or maybe you feel are against you, between you and your parent,
es menos estresante porque estás dejando ir tus problemas, o sea, ya no tienes ese estrés, ya no tienes esos problemas entre tú y tus padres.
when you learn to just let it go,
Cuando aprendes a dejarlo, soltar ese problema,
make peace with who you are and with who your parent is,
haciendo las paces, quién eres tú y quiénes son tus padres,
and you just
separando los dos.
You just love them, and they can't do anything about that because you're loving them.
Ámalos, y ellos no saben ellos no saben qué hacer con amor. Nunca conocieron el amor.
I have a friend who he has a difficult time with his father and his mother, actually.
Tengo
both
un
parents.
amigo que dice Cristian, yo tengo un amigo que tiene problemas, que tiene dificultad con sus padres, con los dos.
But this friend humbles himself,
Pero este amigo se humilló.
and he honors his parents
Él está honrando
by cooking, by taking them where if they want to go somewhere, he takes
Él
them
los
out.
está honrando, cocinándoles y llevándolos a donde ellos quieran ir.
I used to think, why do you do that? Your parents are like, just move out. Why do you want to deal with that?
Yo pensé, ¿por qué haces eso si te acabas de salir de la casa de tus padres? ¿Por qué le estás ayudando tanto?
I used to think like that before I received the Lord. You know, why deal with your parents like that? You know,
Pensaba yo eso antes de venir a Cristo. ¿Por qué le ayudas a tus padres si no merecen?
honestly, he taught me what it meant to honor your parents.
Él no es cristiano y él me enseñó a mí cómo honrar a los padres.
And he just wanted their approval and their love.
Él buscaba la aprobación y el amor.
Actually, I think a lot of us want the approval and love from our parents.
Muchos es lo que buscamos, la aprobación y el amor de nuestros padres.
And not all of us get it in the way we'd like to, I guess you could say.
Y no todos lo recibimos como deberíamos, como quisiéramos.
But we also have to understand that our parents are doing what they think is best.
Pero tienes que entender de que tus padres están haciendo lo que creen que es mejor para ti.
Or what they know.
O lo que ellos saben que es mejor para ti.
Because our parents aren't perfect.
Porque nuestros padres no son perfectos. Recuerda, they came
From something.
from broken,
Yeah.
maybe broken parents as well. Eso, ellos vinieron tal vez de unos padres que no sabían lo que estaban haciendo. And so they're trying to do their best, and this is what they do. This is the best. What they do is for the good for you. Lo que están haciendo es lo mejor para ti.
You know, I mean, understand why isn't my mom's always out working, for example, always out working, I never see her, you know, as an example.
Yo pienso, mi madre siempre trabajando y nunca la veo, es un ejemplo.
She never has time for me.
No tiene tiempo para mí.
Or maybe because you don't know what's going on with the finances. You don't know. She's trying to provide.
Lo que nunca supe es lo que está pasando con las finanzas.
She's just a hard worker, and
ella trabaja mucho.
She's making a big sacrifice so that she can provide something for you.
Es un sacrificio para proveer para ti.
Or why is my parents so hard on me?
Porque mis padres son muy recios conmigo.
So strict.
Tan estrechos, tan severos.
Maybe your parent came from a really bad upbringing. They want to make sure you don't have the same problem that they had.
Otra vez lo que ellos están haciendo es hacerlo mejor para que no sufras lo que ellos han sufrido.
Yeah.
Acabo de platicar con un muchacho que conocí en Herbalife. I was talking to one man that I met in Herbalife.
Yeah.
Se llama Roberto. Un día lo van a conocer. One day you're gonna get to know him because I'm gonna bring him here so he can talk. He's a very powerful man. Él es un hombre muy poderoso. Él he is in plane mechanic.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Apart from brick, okay?
Yeah.
Él es un mecánico de aviación.
Aeronautics.
Aeronautics?
I think that's how you say aeronautics.
Okay.
Yeah, plane mechanic, yeah.
He works on planes.
Yeah, sorry.
Y él está aquí en Estados Unidos, se vino para acá, he came to the United States, and he hit the books again. And so he got, él agarró la licencia de, he took the license for general
mechanic.
General contractor.
Oh.
Agarró licencia para un contratista general. La grande, la que todos quieren. The big license that everybody wants. The general contractor. Y también agarró una licencia de electricidad. Also the electric license.
Yeah.
And he got a license for heating and air conditioning.
Man.
Agarró una licencia para aire acondicionado y calefacción. So es un hombre que estudia. It is a man that learns.
He's like the jack of all trades kind of person.
Oh, he's a
He
jack of all trades, but in the technical part.
Yeah.
He es un técnico tremendo. Su padre no lo quiso. He had trouble with his father. And when he grew up, he was hit on. He was beaten. Él fue apedreado, él fue golpeado, su padre nunca lo quiso. Y cuando él creció, dice, yo voy a mostrarle a mi padre. I'm going to show my father. And I'm going to take him out of poverty. Voy a sacarlo de la pobreza. Y por eso que estudió. That's why he studied.
Ah, I see.
He sent money to them.
Yeah.
Les mandaba dinero, y les mandaba carros, y les mandaba, o sea, pero dijo él, lo hacía para que mi padre supiera quién soy yo. I did it so my father know who I am.
It's honoring, huh?
Es eso, honrar, but his father, his mother said that his father was crying because he did wrong to his son. Su padre lloraba en la cama. Su madre le dijo a él que su padre lloraba porque cómo había tratado a su hijo. And how his son proven wrong.
So
Es a little wrong way to go about it. Fue un poquito diferente, ¿verdad? Lo hizo sentir mal. He made him feel guilty.
The intent was out of a selfishness in a sense.
Sí, la razón por cual lo hizo fue por egoísmo, ego. También no estaba muy mal él. Las drogas, estuvo en Alcohólicos Anónimos, y está saliendo, pero es inteligentísimo este hombre. He's super intelligent.
And if we were to, because in a sense, if the honoring, that in a sense that could be, let me try again. Honoring, like if you flip that around with a good intent, you'd be honoring your parents. And flip around the intention where it's to honor your parents regardless of what happened to you between you and your parents, will have the same positive, it will be a positive effect.
La honra, si no lo haces para hacerlo sentir mal, si no lo haces para vengarte, si lo haces para vengarte y para sentir mal, ese ya no es honra, eso ya es venganza.
So I see when we read chapter 2 of Ruth yesterday, how Ruth stayed with Boaz. Regardless, she could have left, but she decided to stay with her mother-in-law. She had all that she wanted if she just went back, but she had nothing when she stayed with it.
Yeah. Vamos a mirar ahorita el libro de Ruth, cómo es que Ruth decidió quedarse con su suegra aunque su esposo murió. Y aunque no había nada para ella, pero ella decidió quedarse con su, como Dios la honró.
The humility when you humble yourself, that
cuando te humillas,
submit yourself to
te
your
sometes
parents,
a tus padres.
That in itself is a blessing because it changes the hearts. It may not change. I believe this. It doesn't maybe necessarily change the heart of your parents overnight.
Tal vez no cambie tus padres de un día a otro.
But consistently humbling yourself,
pero humillándote ante ellos constantemente,
God will touch your parents.
Dios va a tocar a tus padres.
And I've seen it.
Yo lo estoy experimentando. Okay? Y hoy yo le estoy apoyando a este varón, fuerte el hombre, inteligentísimo el hombre, y tiene problemas con su familia. He has problem with his family. He says that he wrong choice, but I say no, you're just suffering because of the consequences. Estás sufriendo solamente por tus consecuencias. So, el problema de honrar no es si merece o no merece. The problem of honoring is not whether they deserve it or not. El problema de honrar es obedecer a Dios. Es ser agradecido. The problem is being grateful to God and to your parents. Porque mira, otra vez, tus padres hicieron todo lo que pudieron para ti. Your parents did everything that they could for you. Okay? Talking about my experience, okay? Hablando de mi experiencia. Tengo ahorita todavía una hija que todavía está sentida conmigo. I have a daughter that she's still a little sensitive with me. And another one that she's going through teenagers. Y otra que está pasando por sus momentos de la adolescencia. No es fácil ser padre. It's not easy to be a parent. Este es mi segundo matrimonio. It's not a good thing, okay? But I am happy, okay? Este es mi segundo matrimonio y el primero no me casé por casarme, me casé para arreglar papeles. The first marriage, I got married so that I can get my citizenship. And we know, I knew and she knew, okay? Ella sabía y yo sabía que era para eso. Pero hubo dos niñas envueltas, There was 2 girls involved. 2 babies came out of this. Entonces, qué difícil es, how difficult it is for them for the girls. It don't matter how it happened. Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead. No, I'm just being thrown off. Go ahead.
The 2 girls, that sounds interesting.
What was I?
Oh, your daughters.
Okay.
You have 2 daughters.
Su mamá no estaba bien aquí. Her mother was not well here. That's the reason why I tried to make it to stay and have a family. Yo traté de quedarme con todo mi corazón, duré muchos años hasta el último, pero ella no me quería ya que me quedara. She did not want me to stay. Her mind was not well. I was too perfect, too rigid for her. Yo era muy perfecto, muy seguro para ella. Ella solamente quería hacer lo que ella quería hacer. En fin, la mamá no merece que ellas la honren. Their mother doesn't deserve for them to honor her, but they are honoring her. Pero ellas la están honrando, una más que la otra, one more than the other. What I'm saying is, those 2 girls, my heart goes out to them. Mi corazón, yo las veo seguido, estoy con ella, ya se casaron, tiene sus hijos. Tengo 5 nietas. I have 5 granddaughters.
Oh.
Sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't, because of the way things are with me and them. We have not really made peace yet completely. No hemos todavía hecho bien las paces, porque una de ellas, no les voy a decir quién, one of them, mama told her that her father chose one over the other one.
Oh, like favoritism.
Que ella, su madre le dijo que yo favorecí más a una que a la otra. Y su mamá le hizo mucho daño. Her mother hurt her heart.
Yeah.
And it's been really difficult for me to make her see this is not the way, so I'm just waiting.
And if I can add, I think as a not me because I don't know how to be a parent. I'm not a parent. But as a child, as a son of parents, right, or as children from their perspective.
Como un hijo de mis padres.
Because I have 2 older sisters.
Porque tengo 2 hermanas mayores.
You know, those who have other siblings, more than one sibling. Sometimes you're fighting sometimes you think that there is favoritism there, and maybe there is.
A veces piensas que hay favoritismo y a veces lo hay.
A lot of times it's not though. A lot of times it's a misunderstanding.
A veces muchas veces es el malentendido.
But the siblings are infighting.
Pero los hermanos se pelean.
I mean, look at. You can look at what happened to Joseph.
Lo que pasó con José. En la Biblia.
The coat of many colors.
Yeah, there is that animosity towards her own brother.
Había un pleito entre ellos de envidia.
The envy, yeah, and Joseph's brothers sold him as a slave to Egypt. As a result.
Terminaron vendiendo a José para unos vendedores. So Joseph, en la familia hay mucha rivalidad.
Yeah.
In the family there's a lot of rival.
Yeah, and and families a lot. I mean, I was probably considered that my parents favored me from my experience.
Yo me considero que mis padres me favorecieron a mí.
I would always have, there's butting heads with my siblings.
Siempre ha habido esa rivalidad con mis hermanas.
And why? My sister's like, your favorite Christian.
Y hay un problema con su mamá, que la mamá le favorece más a Christian.
And was that the case? I think not, because I was a very fragile kid.
¿Será el
Very
caso?
sensitive.
Dice, tal vez no fue el favoritismo, sino que yo siempre fui más sensible, más con necesidad de que me cuidaran.
My sisters I believe my sisters are stronger than me.
Yo siento que mis hermanas son más fuertes que yo.
They're stronger. They can take care of themselves
Ellos
better than
pueden
me.
cuidarse mejor que yo.
So I think as trying to look from a child's point of view,
Entonces, el verlo del niño, del punto de vista del niño,
parents show their love differently sometimes to different
los padres muestran el amor de una forma diferente a cada uno de sus hijos.
because they know their children, and
Porque
each child is
conocen a
different.
sus hijos y conocen lo que cada uno necesita.
Like my older sisters, my parents were tougher on them,
Mis padres eran bien más recios con mis hermanas.
but they knew how to navigate guide them different. They had to be guided differently. Does that make sense?
Ellos tuvieron
Yeah.
que aprender a guiarlas diferente.
And then with me, because I was different,
Y para mí, como yo
That
era
was different.
diferente, yo era más débil,
they had to guide me in a different way, and it looked like
me
favoritism.
tuvieron que guiar diferente y se miró como favoritismo.
But if my parents tried to parent me the way they parented my sisters, I don't think it would have worked out.
Si mis padres hubieran tratándome igual que a mis hermanas, yo creo que no hubiera trabajado de esa forma.
And I can probably say that my sisters are one of my sisters starting their own business.
Una de mis hermanas empezó su negocio.
The other one is in mental health, like helping people.
Y la otra está
They're doing well.
en lugar de ayudando a la gente que tiene problemas mentales. Están bien las dos.
And so I see the parenting,
Yo veo que como los padres,
different parenting between us siblings.
cómo guían diferente a cada uno de sus hijos.
For us, it was effective.
Para nosotros fue efectivo,
But growing up, it looked like, hey,
pero creciendo
how come he gets that?
pensamos,
No
¿por qué?
punishment?
¿Por qué no lo castiga igual que a mí? ¿Por qué no lo trata igual que a mí? Vemos favoritismo.
But it wasn't the case of favoritism.
Pero no era el caso de favoritismo.
It was, they knew their children,
Ellas conocían a sus hijos
and they knew what they needed.
y sabían lo que necesitaban, lo que cada uno necesitaba. On the other hand, I remember my two daughters. One was real good in school, and the other one was very loose in school.
Yeah.
So we tried to encourage the one that was not doing so well, right?
Yeah.
De mis dos hijas, una era buenísima en la escuela, sin problema, iba bien en la escuela, okay? Y la otra no, era muy descuidada. She was very loose. Y so we tend to help the one who was doing real bad.
Yeah.
And the one who was doing real good in school, la que estaba haciendo bien en la escuela, me dijo a mí, she told me, why you guys are dumb, ustedes son tontos, yo soy la que estoy haciendo bien en la escuela, ¿por qué a mí no me dan regalos por hacer bien? I am the one who is doing well in school. The gifts should be given to me because I am doing good in school. Why are you giving it to her? ¿Por qué se los dan a ella? Que ella no está haciendo buen trabajo en la escuela. That she's not doing well in school. And I'm like, she taught me a lesson. Ella me enseñó una lección grande. ¿Verdad? Dije yo, wow. Necesitamos tratarlas iguales. We need to try to treat them well.
Yeah.
See, we commit the sin to focus only on the one who needed the help. Cometimos el pecado de tratar bien a la que necesitabas, tratar bien y descuidar a la otra. Okay, so we need to balance it. Parents, we need to balance it.
That's similar.
Necesitamos balancear las cosas, ¿ok? Pero ¿saben la cosa? Oigan bien, hijos de su mamá, sons, listen, your parents need to be honored. Tus padres necesitan ser honrados. Mayormente la mamá, mainly your mother. She gave you birth. Ella te hizo nacer. ¿Sabes lo que significa? Cargarte aquí por 9 meses. You know what it is to carry you in the womb for 9 months. In pain, discomfort, can't sleep, en dolor, inconfortable, no puedes dormir. Cuando sale la pelota aquí, volteate, no puedes voltearte. Tienes que voltearte así. You cannot turn around. You got to get the ball first. Right? Es mucho dolor la madre concebir.
Wow.
It's a lot of pain for the mother to conceive. The father, just plant the seed and that's it. El padre nomás planta la semilla y ya. La madre es la que lo carga. Mama is the one who carries it. Mama is the one who's got to eat and she with the problems.
All the back
Mamá,
pain.
el dolor de espalda. La mamá es la que tiene que cargar, la que tiene los problemas emocionales. Emotional problems, my friend. La mamá sufre, pero ¿sabes qué? Sufre por su hijo. She suffers for her baby. You are loved. You were loved. She didn't care. She suffered for you. Ella sufrió por ti. Ella pasaba los dolores de espalda, sus sentimientos por todas partes. Ella estaba engordando. She was getting fat.
The morning sickness.
Las enfermedades, los dolores en la mañana, vomitar. Tu mamá te quería, ella lo hacía con mucho cariño. Ella decía, la agarraba, she loved you, she rubbed on you, and she dreamed of you. Ella soñaba contigo cuando nazcas, pero te traía allí.
There's always a risk too when it's time to give birth. So your mother always, their life is on the line. You never know what can happen in pregnancy, you know.
Aparte del riesgo. El riesgo cuando nace el niño está entre la vida y la muerte. Es between death and life. No es fácil. It's not easy. Peleando por dos vidas. Okay? So tu madre, la mamá, el amor de la madre es único. The love of a mother is unique. She loved you. She loved you. She loved you. Ella te amaba, ella con tanto amor, con tanto cariño, andaba cargándote. She was carrying you with such a love. Oh, she went through hell and back. Oh, ella pasó por muchas cosas muy malas. Y hay quienes tienen que estar en la cama porque no pueden caminar. Some have to be in bed for almost the 9 months because they cannot walk. Your mama loves you. Because, you know, she does it for you. She did it for you. Ella lo hizo para ti. Porque su baby, para que su baby estuviera bien. So her baby will be well, secured. And so, don't tell me that you were not loved. No me digas que tú no fuiste amado. Sí, es rara vez. Yeah, there is rare where the mother don't want the pregnancy. Esa es otra cosa, okay? That's something else when they don't want the pregnancy. Why do you get pregnant in the first place? ¿Por qué te embarazaste en el primer lugar? Oops? No, it was no oops. You just didn't stay away. Simplemente no te supiste guardar. No me digas nada más. Es todo. Porque me enojo. It gets me going. The baby, once the baby is there, it's a baby. It's life. Once the baby is It's in there. It's a baby. It's somebody else. Why do you want to kill the baby? ¿Por qué quieres matar a ese niño? Ya te descuidaste ahora, ¿ya qué? Déjalo que viva. Dalo en adopción. Give him an adoption. Baby is a baby always. The baby already feels. The baby it's a baby even though when it's in the womb.
And if there is anyone out there that is in a situation like that, there are options.
Sí, hay muchas
There are a
opciones.
lot of options out there, including counseling.
Hay mucha opción, incluyendo la consejería.
I know a few people and friends, old friends of mine, that that weren't sure. But once they saw when they, what's it called, they look at the image, ultrasound.
Yeah.
Once they saw that life,
Una vez que hay muchos que cuando ven el ultrasonido, una vez que ven al niño vivo,
they said, no, that's my child.
dicen, no lo voy a matar, es mi niño.
You have options out there.
Tú tienes opciones, ¿ok?
There are adoption centers. There are things I know I kind of went in a different direction, sorry.
Esa es una cosa muy diferente, ¿ok?
Yeah.
Pero siempre, always, there's always the love of a mother. Dios puso el amor de la madre en la madre. God put the love of mother in the mother.
Wow.
Listen to it again. Oigan bien. Dios puso el amor de madre en la madre. No le dio la madre, sino Dios puso el amor de madre en la madre. God put the love of mother in the mother. That's why when she's pregnant, even out of wedlock, por eso cuando ella está embarazada, aunque haya sido un descuido, ella ama a su hijo. Muy rara es la que está enojada. Very rare is the one that who's offended, who's upset. Pero todas, even it was a mistake, she loves the baby. She has because the love of a mother is there. Porque el amor de la madre está ahí. Ellas tienen un amor hacia su hijo. Okay? That's why you call the mama bear.
Don't mess with
No te metas con un
children, right?
oso, una osa con sus ositos. No te metas con eso porque te mata y te acaba. Y
She'll kill for her babies.
ella mata por sus hijos. La mamá embarazada ama a su cría. She loves her baby. Every mother loves their baby. Toda madre ama a sus hijos. Sueñan. They dream. They wish everything for baby. As soon as they're pregnant, en cuanto se embarazan, start saving money for you. Empiezan a ahorrar dinero para ti.
Working those overnight shifts. My mom did that.
Trabajando 2-3 trabajos para que su niño esté bien. Working overnight shift for them to be well. But listen, your parents fed you when you were a little baby. Your mama fed you. Tu mamá te dio de comer. Con ese cariño, con ese amor. Mi baby, agú, 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 agú. Mi niño bonito, precioso. Oh, qué bonito. There's nothing so beautiful but her baby. No hay nada más precioso que su niño. No hay. No hay. You need to honor your parents because God put the love of parents in your parents. So you honoring God by honoring your parents. Tienes que honrar a tus padres porque Dios puso el amor de padres en tus padres. Entonces, al último, tú estás honrando a Dios, honrando a tus padres. You honoring God, honoring your parents. If you don't honor your parents, you're not honoring God. Si no honras a tus padres, no estás honrando a Dios.
I used to be so disrespectful to my parents. And then,
Dice Cristian, yo era muy, le faltaba
Oh,
mucho
man.
del respeto a mis padres.
but then coming here and understanding what that means.
Pero
coming to
el venir
Jesus,
aquí a Cristo,
receiving that love, it flipped
al
around.
recibir el amor, se voltearon las
I'm
cosas.
still learning how to honor my parents.
Yo
still
todavía estoy
learning-
aprendiendo
still learning.
cómo honrar a mis padres,
But it changed for me after
pero ya cambió
coming
completamente.
to Jesus.
Una vez que ya conocí a Jesús, mi amor por mis
I
padres
saw my
cambió.
parents differently in a
Yo
better
veo
way.
a mis padres diferente, en una forma muy buena,
Yeah.
muy favorable. What do you think, Rick?
Oh, man.
As-
A lot of
as a
subjects,
child-
a lot of subjects there, huh?
As a child and as parent, you have your father, you have your mother, you have your
Yeah.
kids, daughter and boys.
Two perspectives.
Yeah.
Rick tiene,
Wow.
él es padre y él es hijo, tiene a sus hijos y una hija.
Yeah, all 5 of them.
5 tiene él. Parece conejo.
Yeah, and actually, any day, I'll have a granddaughter.
Y ya voy a tener mi
Pretty
primera
excited.
nieta.
Yeah.
Yo estoy contento.
Oh, wow, well, I know, actually, I was the one who favored the baby.
Yo favorecí a mi niño,
El bebé, the youngest one.
al más chiquito.
Oh, man. And I didn't realize it, but I was starting to lose the other ones.
No me di cuenta hasta que empecé a perder a los demás.
And I was even favoring him even after I came to Christ. I still was favoring him. Do everything with him.
Yo seguí dando favoritismo al grande hasta aún cuando vine a Cristo.
Yeah, I had him in baseball. We'd
Lo
go to,
tenía en béisbol,
go to the cages all the time.
íbamos a
the games.
los juegos.
Even if he had anything baseball related, then I wasn't going to go to church, nothing. It was just all for...
Yo no iba a la iglesia porque todo era alrededor de ese niño.
And even with all that, he still had his share of problems.
Aún con
Yeah.
todo eso, él tiene sus problemas.
There's nothing, and then what's worse is that I neglected the others, and
Descuidé a los demás y eché a perder a este.
one of them did,
Neglected the others and
one of them,
made this one bad. Too
yeah,
much.
yeah, it ends up backfiring on you, and then one of them was for a short while, for about maybe 8 months, he was against me, and I didn't even understand why. It's like, why is he so mad at me? What did I do to him?
Y él se puso contra mí y no sabía yo por qué, qué
Why?
le hice.
What did I do? You know, I know my ex didn't say nothing to him. You know, like in your case, you had that, but I didn't even have that. I was like, what was it? And there was a lot of praying to God in those times, and
Mucha oración a Dios
not taking anything he said personally,
y no tomar nada personal. lo
because
que le
that's
dijo.
easy. The devil will throw that at
Porque
you,
el diablo te
and then you
avienta
want to
eso
respond,
Y
but
quiere
you're just like,
responder,
they're like, no, just keep showing love.
pero
keep
tienes que
showing love."
seguir
But,
mostrando amor.
But thankfully to God, what I didn't see
Pero
at the
gracias a
time,
Dios, lo que no
what I
vi en
didn't see
el
at the
tiempo,
time was when he said, "I don't want to play baseball no more."
cuando dijo ya no quiero jugar juego, ya no quiero jugar béisbol.
Yeah, and I personally, it kind of hurt me because
Pero a mí me
he
hizo
was
sentir mal.
really good. He was really talented, and
Él es muy talentoso,
but it ended up being a blessing because it allowed me to reshift my focus to all my children
pero
again.
fue una bendición para todos los demás
As
porque
far
me
as
enfoqué en los demás.
going deep with your children,
El hecho de estar con ellos,
you know, being there, listening to
estar con ellos, oyéndolos.
the deep things that affect your child, you know, and them being able to open up to me like that, it just only with God. could that
Solamente
happen.
Dios puede regresarte a tus hijos. Okay?
And my parents, speaking of mothers, when I was a teenager, my father was, he would go away in the Air Force.
Cuando yo era niño, mis
In
padres,
the military, you know, he'd go away.
uno de ellos, mi padre, se iba porque él estaba en el ejército.
And I just remember giving my mom, because I, you know, basically when my dad was away, I could pretty much do whatever I wanted. like 14 or 15, I could be out on the street till
Cuando mi padre se iba, yo hacía lo que yo
4
quería.
or 5 in the morning, and
A las altas horas de la
Whatever,
madrugada,
till the morning,
a la hora que
no,
sea,
yeah.
yo estaba afuera.
yeah, and you know, and it made it real difficult, you know, because the mothers, they don't go to bed when their children are out. They won't go to bed. They sit there and wait up for their kids to come home, and oh man, and you know, I'd come home all drunk or something, you know, and oof, man, and just the problems. And I remember her saying, "You just wait and see till you have kids one day," and I would just, that was the furthest thing from my mind, you know.
And then now it's
And
like,
yeah, no, then I see that stuff, you know, when your kids are out on the, even if they're out, you know, having innocent fun.
Cuando yo era
You're
niño,
still-
yo lo pasaba en la calle y mi madre me dejaba porque mi padre no estaba allí.
Yeah, now when my dad was home, that was a different story.
Cuando
He
él
laid
llegaba-
down the law.
Okay, let's go back
But
to
either way,
parents.
you know, the point I was getting to was that my mother went, you know, I gave her a difficult time growing up.
Yo
But,
le di mal tiempo a mi
but
madre
she
cuando yo estaba
showed me
creciendo.
that, just that unconditional love.
Pero ella me
and
mostró su amor incondicional.
the love of the mother
El amor de una madre
is the closest thing you're going to get
es lo más cerca que puedes llegar
to the love
a el
of the
amor
Lord.
de Dios.
It is. Once you know the love, once you know, experience the love of God,
Una vez que experimentas el amor de Dios,
it is so close to the love of
es
your mom.
cerquitas a el amar a tu mamá.
Especially when you're a child, there's a security that
Hay
you
una
have.
seguridad que te da Dios.
when you're
Now,
with your
talking
mother.
about people that never had parents, adopted kids, or people that didn't have the chance of having parents. Gente que no tuvo oportunidad de tener padres. Que es muy raro, pero así hay mucha gente, por una razón o por otra. Te quiero decir esto. Listen, I want to tell you this. The love of a mother, God put it in there. El amor de una madre, Dios lo puso en la madre. So tú conociendo a Dios a través de Jesucristo, puedes conocer lo que es el amor de una madre. You by coming to God through Jesus, you can get to know the love of a mother and a father in God. Jesús tiene lo que tú necesitas. Jesus have what you need.
That's true.
Okay? Listen,
That's
God
true.
still tells you to honor your parents. Even though you don't know them or you don't have them, Dios te dice a ti que honres a tus padres. Aunque no los tengas, no los conozcas, honra a algunos padres que no son honrados por sus hijos. Honor some parents that you know that their kids don't honor them.
Yeah.
And God will bless you. Y Dios te va a bendecir. La bendición está lista para que la agarres. The blessing is ready for you to receive. God promised to bless you. Dios promete que te bendice. Okay? And I'm telling you, man, this is about God, not about your parents. Eso tiene que ver con Dios, no con tus padres. Por eso vamos a honrar a nuestros padres. Yo voy a México, hoy salgo para México en la tarde. Today I leave to Mexico. I'm going to go see my mom. Yo voy a ver a mi madre. Paso un día con mi mamá. Estoy allá por 2 semanas. I spend one day with my mama and the rest of the time in the mission work. Paso un día con mi mamá y el resto del tiempo en las misiones. My siblings said, Juan, why you even come? Mis hermanas dicen, Juan, ¿y para qué vienes si no estás con tu mamá? Y I'm sorry, lo siento mucho. Mi trabajo es dar esperanza a los que me lo piden. My job is to give hope for those who ask me. You guys don't care what I have? I'm so sorry. ¿A ustedes no les interesa lo que traigo? Lo siento mucho. Okay? I am needed. This is my work. This is what I do. Eso es lo que yo tengo. Sí, por eso me regreso todos los días en la mañana con mi mamá. That's why I come back every day to get up with my mama and have breakfast with her. Every morning. Todos los días de la mañana vengo a tomar breakfast con mamá.
Honoring your mama.
Honoring my mama. I love it because she cooks for me and she gives me my coffee.
Wow.
Me encanta porque voy y mi mamá me ama. Ella me mima. Ella me da mi cafecito y mi comidita, todavía cuidando a su hijo. Yo siento que soy su hijo favorito. I feel that I am her favorite child. One thing, my mama doesn't make no favoritism. Una cosa es, mi madre no tiene favoritismo. Ella ama a todos como si fuera el único. She loves them all just like she was loving only one. It's amazing. She's a smart woman. Ella es una mujer inteligente. Yo a veces pienso que es la mejor de todas en la familia de 16 personas. Sometimes I think she's the best out of all in the family of 16 kids.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know. And so I got the best out of this family. Yo agarré lo mejor de esta familia. And no offensa. This is how I feel. Así es como siento. Mi madre es una princesa. Mi madre es una reina. My mother is a queen, is a princess. She has a lot of wisdom. Tiene mucha sabiduría. Mucha sabiduría. En la vez pasada, antepasada, the past times, I will take a crown. And everybody who's around, todos los que están alrededor, una fiesta grande, el big party for her, then I'll crown her as the queen of mamas. Yo la honro con una corona como la reina de las mamás.
Wow.
That's how I feel, that's what I do it. Okay? Y todos llorando, everybody crying because I'm doing that. Because I want her to be honored. Porque yo quiero que ella sea honrada. Le pedí a mi esposa que esta vez llevara un pastel, ojalá y lo lleve. I asked my wife that this time for her to take a cake with her. I hope that she'll do it. If not, no offense. Si no lo puedes, yo sé que no puede. Porque ella hace los pasteles mejores. A mis hermanos les encantan los pasteles de mi esposa. My sisters, they love Edge's cakes. Oh, they love them.
Wow. The Fraga cakes, the baking.
The Fraga cakes. Bueno, se fue el tiempo. Time is going real fast. Wow. And it's too much to read Ruth, chapter 2. Es mucho para leer el libro de Ruth, capítulo 2. Pero allí es donde están las bendiciones de ella. Ruth chapter 1 and Ruth chapter 2.
I think 2:10 is a really good.
Okay.
Is a good verse.
I see.
Ruth 2:10.
Yeah.
Just that one verse is really right
To
before
kind of
10.
summarize a bit.
Vamos a mirar ese versículo.
Just the one verse. It really kind of
Ruth
summarizes
2:10.
Give the backstory.
Da la historia. Okay. Dice así. Ruth 2:10, right?
Yep.
Sí.
Ella entonces, bajando su rostro, se inclinó a tierra y le dijo, ¿por qué he hallado gracia en tus ojos para que me reconozcas siendo yo tu extranjera?
So
Actually,
she fell on
the
her
following,
face.
those
Oh.
3 verses. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, the one
10 to 13.
where he say, my people will be your people.
That's it. Keep going.
Oh, keep
10
going.
to 13. Yeah, you're good.
On 2?
Go ahead, and then you can 10 to 13. That's perfect right there.
So I'll finish 10. So she fell on her face, bowed down to the ground, and said to him, Why have I found favor in your eyes, that you should take notice of me since I
Okay,
am
let's go
born?"
1:16.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it.
Yeah,
One,
yeah.
so-
So 1:16 is
The
telling
backstory.
her.
Okay.
Telling her.
Okay.
This is telling both to her. To
Mother-in-law.
her. Respondió Ruth,
Ruth said,
no me ruegues que te deje
Entreat me not to leave
y me
you,
aparte de ti, porque a donde quiera que tú fueres, iré yo. Y donde quiera que vivieres, yo viviré. Tu pueblo será mi pueblo y tu Dios será mi Dios.
But Ruth said, "Entreat me not to leave you, or to turn back from following after you. For wherever you go, I will go, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. Your people shall be my people, and your God my God."
Donde tú murieres, moriré yo, y allí seré sepultada. Así que así me haga Jehová, y aún me añada que solo la muerte hará separación entre nosotras dos.
Where you die, I will die, and there will I be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if anything but death parts you and me.
Okay,
Wow.
this right here, her mother-in-law was finished, was done. She was cursed. Her husband died and 2 sons died, and she had no money, she had nothing to go for. Noemí, la suegra, ella estaba ya deshecha, ya no tenía dinero, decía ella que estaba maldecida porque se murió su esposo y se murió sus 2 hijos. No tenía nada que ofrecer. She had nothing to offer. Pero una de sus nueras, lo cual es Ruth, her daughter-in-law, decided to go with her. Decidió irse con ella para cuidarla, to take care of her. Ahí donde le dice, donde tú vayas, yo iré. Es what she say, where I go, I will go. Tu gente será mi gente. Your people will be my people. Your God will be my God. Tu Dios será mi Dios. Donde tú mueras, allí yo voy a morir. Wherever you die, I'm gonna die. Okay? Este es un honor, el mejor honor que se puede dar a una madre. This is the best honor that you can achieve.
And taking care of them when they're old, huh?
Cuidarlos cuando ya están viejos. Ay, Dios mío. Y ella era una nuera, no era hija. She was a daughter-in-law, not a daughter.
No.
Ruth had her parents. Ruth tenía sus padres y ellos tenían dinero. They had money. Okay? Ruth podía volver a una familia. Ruth was able to come back to her family. But instead, she decided to go with an old, sick, and poor woman. Pero ella decidió irse con una viejita, pobre y enferma, que no tenía nada. To honor her mother-in-law, para honrar a su suegra.
Wow.
Y después Dios la bendijo. Y ve el capítulo 2 y Dios la bendijo. Read chapter 2 and God blessed her. Big time, in a big way. ¿Por qué? Porque la gente se da cuenta que cuando alguien honra a sus padres es una buena persona. It has to do with the character. When you bless your parents, you are a good person. It has to do with character.
Even the mother-in-law and the father-in-law, there's a blessing that comes with honoring them.
Cuando hay una, o sea, es un carácter, es el carácter. Cuando tú piensas de esa forma, honrar. Honrar a tu padre y tu madre. When you get married, you have 2 parents.
Yeah.
Cuando te casas, tienes 2 padres. Los padres de ella son tus padres. Vienen a ser tus padres. Her parents become your parents.
And for some people who maybe were raised without parents, their in-laws are the only real parents that they know.
Para muchos que perdieron a sus padres, sus suegros son los mejores padres que ellos hayan tenido. Mi esposa es una de ellas. My wife always says that my mother is the mother that she needed. Que mi mamá es la mamá que ella nunca tuvo. She needed a mother with a loving hand. She cries when she says always that. She wanted to go there to honor my mama. Ella siempre anda buscando honrar a mi mamá. Ella, mi esposa, my wife, buys her dresses, buys shoes, buys. My mama looks like a doll. Mi mamá se mira como una muñeca. bien vestidita, porque muchos vestidos, a lot of dresses that my wife had bought for her. Siempre la trae bien vestida. She always have her well dressed. And so I get the blame because it's my wife. Yo recibo la honra porque ella es mi esposa. Ella cree que Juan la trae así. No, es mi esposa que la trae así. They say Juan has her that way, but no, it's my wife who has her that way. Okay? Y of course, my sisters, claro, mis hermanas las tienen siempre cuidadas. ¿Verdad? My mother is well taken care of. Mi mamá está bien cuidada. Somos buenos hijos. We are good kids. My mama is well taken care of. She's full of love, full of grandkids. She's always with somebody. Siempre ella está con alguien, mi madre. Por eso no viene para acá. That's why she doesn't come here. Wow. She's over there with grandkids and she's always with them. Yeah, she wants to come and see us. La madre siempre quiere ver a todos. Mama always wants to see everybody. Okay? So today was honor your parents.
So,
Hoy tiene que ver con honrar a tus padres.
I guess the one point I don't know that we did touch is how do you...
We didn't touch much, a lot of things.
Yeah. How do you reconnect with the mother that you may not have spoken to in years?
That's a huge topic.
What's just a good first step?
Make the call.
Decide to honor your parents, irregardless, and God is going to do the connection. Decide honrar a tus padres y Dios va a hacer la conexión si no hay buena conexión. God is one way of the blessing of God. Es una de las formas en que puedes recibir la bendición de Dios. God, recuerda, Dios te manda a que honres a tus padres y Dios te dice que Él te va a bendecir. Remember, God tells you to honor your parents and He is the one who's going to bless you. God will bless you. Dios promete bendecirte. ¿Quieres ser bendecido? You want to end your curse? Start honoring your parents. ¿Quieres terminar con tu maldición? Empieza a honrar a tus padres, a tus suegros, your in-laws. Okay? And God will bless you. Y Dios te va a bendecir. I feel blessed because I honor my mother-in-law. And I honor my mother. I need to honor her more. Yo necesito honrarla más. But I am blessed because I honor my parents. This time that I'm going to go see my father's grave.
Oh, wow.
To me, it has always been, that is dead, it's gone, there's nothing there no more. Right?
Yeah.
Para mí siempre ha sido, se murió alguien, ya se fue, ya se acabó.
Yeah.
Okay?
I guess if it means something to your mother for you to see that, I don't know.
I know. It's just me. You know, I'm
I mean,
detached from
the reason, yeah, I know, the
Yeah.
Bible says, let the dead bury the dead, but, you know, if it,
Yo, ahorita que estoy hablando de esto, necesito ir a honrar a mi padre, a la sepultura.
honoring his life.
Fui a sepultarlo y ya nunca volví. I went to bury him and I never came back to his grave. Before, he's dead. He's gone. I honor him before, when he was alive. Yo honré a mi padre cuando estaba vivo.
He honors memory.
Anywhere.
That's,
You can do it anywhere.
The way you live, I guess, is honoring their memory.
Honrar su memoria lo puede hacer en cualquier lugar. Como vives, estás honrando a tus padres. Pero yo voy a ir a su tumba. I'm going to the grave. You may think that I have no feelings. I'm full of feelings. I just say that my father is gone. When somebody dies, it's over. Okay? Nothing but dust. What was? What were your parent was, or your deceased was. Tal vez dicen que no tengo sentimientos, pero ¿saben qué? No es eso, yo soy lleno de sentimientos. Yo amo, yo hago muchas cosas por la gente. I do a lot of things for people. it's just the way I see life. When people are dead, they are dead for sure. Cuando la gente está muerta en realidad. Okay? ¿Por qué hablo de esto? Why am I talking about this? Well, I think it's something that I need to do.
People put flowers at their grave.
And God is against that.
Really,
Dios habla que no debes de hablar con los muertos.
not talking to them, but just putting flowers, just keeping them at night.
What do they say when
No,
they're
I
there?
know. I agree with you. Don't talk.
Okay?
You can't.
Yo
talk to
sé,
them
I
anymore.
know, it's a funny feeling, okay? Don't
I know.
mind me, okay?
Trust me, I don't.
Don't mind me.
Talk to them, but I don't know.
But it's the same
Bringing
thing.
flowers to the grave.
The same thing. Same thing.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
You're just making it look nice.
yeah, bury him in your father, in your house, in your living room, so you can make him feel nice. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Muchos
I don't wanna bury-
llevan flores a sus
Sorry.
muertos. Está bien, okay?
I don't know.
Pero Dios no quiere que hables con los muertos.
Yeah, well,
Okay?
that part I agree.
It is the same thing.
Honoring
Dios.
your parents through the way you live your life. Regardless if
Simplemente
they're alive or dead.
honra a tus padres como vives, simplemente, okay?
Yeah.
Sí, claro, you go to your parents again, you are somebody who died because you have regrets. You have something that you didn't do. That's why you go, or you didn't accept the fact that God gives and God takes away. I know, you gotta honor it.
But
There's
some
it's a whole lot of it.
some people, it's just
So-
simple that they
so-
just want the grave to look nice.
I know. That's
They don't go
this-
that deep into
This
it.
is you don't know that. It's the same thing. It's normal to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's normal to do that. I'm just saying. I am busy. I'm doing my thing. Let
No, I'm
the
not
dead
saying
bury
why
the
you
dead.
do, not why you do. I'm just
And-
saying people in
Yeah,
general. would
I know,
do
but
it.
listen. What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
this is for the people out there.
Okay.
Okay, not for you.
All right.
No hay nada, okay? ¿Cómo te sientes tú con tus padres? How you feel with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay? I do everything for my parents. Yo hago todo por mis padres. So when they die, I have no regrets. Cuando ellos se mueran, yo no tengo nada de que no hice suficiente. Cuando están vivos. Mi madre dice, bring me flowers when I'm alive. I won't be able to see him when I'm dead.
Nice. Okay. Well,
Okay? Mi madre dice,
That's
tráigame flores cuando estoy viva. Ya muerta, ya no quiero porque no las veo ni las puedo oler. I don't see them, I don't smell them no more. I'm gone.
I can't enjoy them. I'm gone.
Wow.
Anyway, it's so much. I think it's a whole big old topic about the
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
How to take care of the
No, I
dead,
can't-
not take care of
I
the
can't
dead.
say
That's
anything
another
of those.
day.
That's a big old thing, okay?
I haven't been to my son's grave in over 20 years.
Mis
It
hermanos,
is what it is, I guess.
honra a tu padre, honra a tu madre. Si necesitas ir a la tumba, ve a la tumba, está bien, ¿ok? Pero mira, ¿cómo puedes honrar a tus padres si no tienes ya? ¿Qué es lo que ellos que querían hacer? What is it that, how can you honor your parents if they die? What is it that they love to do or want you to do to your siblings or to somebody? ¿Qué es lo que ellos quisieras a tus hermanos o a alguien? Hazlo para que los honres a ellos. Hazlo en memoria de ellos.
I think if I were to tell my children, like say I'm gonna pass, and I wanted to tell them the one thing they could do to best honor me when I'm gone is to live a life without regret, like you said.
That's a lie. That's a big lie there. It could be so much.
Well,
in there.
yeah, no, I guess if
Okay.
you're thinking worldly thinking, yeah.
Well,
what's the
what
regret?
else?
Yeah,
What
I
else?
guess. But
I understand. Just enjoy life, right?
live
That's what
it to
you
the
meant say.
fullest.
That's the same thing. Just drinking, eating drinks, and tomorrow you die.
Not in that manner.
Well, that's all I'm saying
That's the way it
is,
could be
it's not a
interpreted.
good. It's the way you interpret it. Okay.
Yeah, they could interpret it that way.
It's the
but-
way you interpret it, and so change it
Yeah,
a bit,
I mean,
or hugely,
I don't
because
know,
it's
I wouldn't-
not. life is the way it is. You don't enjoy life only with God. Otherwise, you enjoy God by drinking and eating and dying.
That would be the biggest regret, is to have a relationship with God.
Okay. And they won't understand that. Okay?
Yeah.
Dice Rick que si yo muero y le digo a mis hijos algo, sería que les dijera yo que vivan la vida a lo máximo. Le digo, ten cuidado porque eso quiere decir mucho. O sea, por eso es que mucha gente está en el alcohol y las drogas, porque están disfrutando de la vida a lo máximo. Vive hoy que mañana te mueres. O sea, se puede interpretar de diferentes formas. Okay? Pero lo normal, the norm is that. Drink, eat, so tomorrow you die. So just enjoy life. Just give it all you got. And I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that is a cliche idea, and that since you didn't enjoy your life, you're telling them to enjoy it.
But I could see how they could
No, I mean,
interpret
right.
it that way.
I mean, it's normal to interpret that way.
Yeah.
Hey, don't listen to nobody. Just do what pleases yourself. Just enjoy your life. But anyway, disfrutar de la vida tiene muchas complicaciones.
Man.
Si no es Dios, si no es Jesucristo, tú no puedes disfrutar de la vida. Without Jesus, you cannot enjoy life. You're only going to get into problems without Jesus. Okay? Live hard that tomorrow you die. Vive fuerte que mañana morirás. Esa es la mentalidad the hidden mentality. Okay? Esa es la mentalidad de los que no conocen a Dios. Con Jesús es la única forma en que puedes vivir to the fullest. In Jesus is the only way you can live to the fullest. En Jesús es la única forma que tú puedes vivir al máximo. Okay? Mira, listen, I'm 61. Yo tengo 61 años. Yo sé lo que estoy diciendo. Yo anduve en la droga, yo anduve en el alcohol, tuve casa, tuve dinero, yo tuve todo. I had everything. Okay? I can say I live to the fullest. I wasn't happy. Cuando recibí a Jesucristo, when I received Jesus, then is when I really feel fulfilled. Cuando yo recibí a Cristo, fue cuando en realidad yo me sentí que estoy viviendo a lo máximo. That's why I'm going to Lagos. That's why I'm going to do this. I'm living to the fullest. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. Voy yo a las misiones, voy yo aquí, ando predicando, ando hablando. Yo no estoy haciendo lo que tengo que hacer. No, yo estoy disfrutando hasta lo máximo. I am enjoying. I'm enjoying my life. In Jesus is the only way I was able to enjoy life. En Cristo es la única forma que pude en realidad disfrutar de la vida. Okay?
Amen.
So vamos a honrar a nuestros padres para que Dios nos bendiga. So let's honor our parents so we can be blessed by God.
Amen.
So we can live to the fullest. Para que podamos vivir hasta lo máximo. Okay? Y aún hay más. Okay? It's always fun with Pastor Juan. Mark said it to me. Siempre es agradable.
Nice.
Okay? Cuando estás disfrutando de Dios, when you enjoying God.
Wow.
That's living to the fullest, right? And when you enjoy God.
That I can't argue with.
Cuando tú disfrutas a Dios,
I can't argue with that.
vives a lo máximo.
Wow.
Okay? No una religión, no. Cuando disfrutas a Dios. When you enjoy God, you live to the max. It's not a religion. It's God that you can just... When you get to enjoy God, then you are happy. Cuando logras disfrutar a Dios y no una religión no se puede disfrutar. A religion you cannot enjoy. But God, you can enjoy God. Okay? Por eso es que estamos disfrutando la Biblia juntos. That's why we're enjoying the Bible together.
Yeah.
So, go out and do the right thing.
Go out and do the right thing.
Okay?
You want to do the shout-outs to
Si
the
se
people who are
puede.
watching? Usually we read the list of people.
Yeah.
Right now it's Juan Amaton, and no one else has showed up. I think they were watching earlier. But I
That's
see
what
them.
I
So
want,
one-
that's
one's
what I
there.
want to show.
So we do that at the end usually.
That's what I want to show. There is a lot of people. There's
There's-
here. Hay mucha
yeah.
gente que está viendo que no se ve. ¿Dónde está? Anyway, se acabó lo que se vendió. Lo siento mucho. We sold everything, so
Yeah.
we're done.
And
Dios nos bendiga.
enjoy-
Sí hay,
enjoy
sí
your
hay
mother.
esperanza.
Enjoy your mother.
Sí hay esperanza. There is hope. Okay?
Yes.
Go and do the right thing. Let's honor our mothers. Okay? Hasta la bye bye. Clap.